Tribune. I just want to get back real quick to this issue of standing and the idea, and the failure to obtain sort of living, breathing people who you think will be affected by this. Is that because the difficulty of identifying those people, and why has that been difficult, or is it that this is just simply you didn't think you needed to reach the standing threshold in this case?
Well, just to clarify, I mean, in Georgia, we found a whole bunch of people. And if in 2006, when we moved for a preliminary injunction, we submitted a whole raft of affidavits to the district court, which at that point the district court credited, of actual live people who said, I don't have an ID. The court in 2007 said, when we went to trial, said, you've got to physically bring people to court to testify. I'm not going to, granted the motion, defendant said, you've got to physically bring these people to the court. And the people that were found were from throughout the state. We did bring some people to court. And the people that were brought to court said, we don't have the ID. And the judge said, well, can't you go down to your county registrar's office and get one? And, you know, it sort of put them in a weird position that here they traveled all this way to the court for them to say, no, there's no way for me that I could go down to the county registrar's office. The court set up a standard where you had to actually show that there was no way you could do it, as opposed to what we're dealing with here, which is an undue burden standard. Is the burden justified? So, and generally it is difficult to find these people because there are people that are going to be less likely to have telephones. They tend to be more mobile or seniors. They're poor, and you know, from being out in the field and getting plaintiffs in a variety of civil rights cases, also less willing to kind of put themselves out there, knowing that they're going to have to testify. You know, I've had people tell me before that, you know, they're afraid that if I'm a plaintiff in a case suing the state, that the state's going to come back on me. So those are some of the challenges that we have. But I want to make it clear that we actually did find people who signed affidavits and who did testify in court, and I'd be happy to provide you with some of those affidavits.